Hello Aries, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your new moon in Virgo update that's coming up on August 27 at 4:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your timing may be different, so you may check it out for your time zone. This is a pretty important new moon. All of them are, right? And this is new moon in Virgo. That's asking us to pay attention to our lifestyle, our health, our well-being, and our own priorities. This is about kind of low-level detail implementation of the big philosophy of our life, right? Do we walk the talk? Do we practice what we preach? How does it manifest in everyday activities that we have and the way we treat people in various situations, right? So yeah, it's pretty big, and we are getting challenged by the Mars energy that is actually square to the new moon. So Mars is going to be poking in those insecurity spots and asking, are you sure you've healed it? Are you sure you can do better than that? Right? Pushing us towards expansion and growth. And for Aries specifically, it's also a great time for creating boundaries, healthy boundaries. And that means not letting other people push you around or influence you too much, and also not meddling into other people's situation, right? Because we're all responsible for our own path, for our own happiness, first and foremost. And definitely we're only responsible for our own feelings and emotions. We cannot do that for another person. So something to keep in mind. The questions I'm going to be asking today are going to be, what is the positive impact this new moon is going to have for you, for your sign, specifically Aries. Then we'll take a look at what could be challenging at this time. And third question would be, what is the universe guidance for you? How to maximize the positive outcome. Okay, let's get started. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like the video, to share, subscribe, comment, you know the drill. And of course, since we're approaching end of the month, I will be publishing my September horoscope readings for all of your signs in the coming days, so watch out for that. The positive outcome, we have Hermit in reverse. It's funny, it's Virgo energy in reverse. What do we have for the challenges? What are the challenges going to be for Aries? Empress, wow. Earth energy, more earth energy, I mean. Yeah, okay, got it. Now let's see what's the guidance from the universe. What's the advice? Wow, 4 of Wands and Knight of Wands, love it. A lot of fire. You are a fire sign, Aries. Let's pull some clarifiers. Please clarify Hermit in reverse. You have a lot of earth energy in the air right now, so it's dictating a lot of what's going on with energies. Okay, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and let's clarify 4 of Wands, Knight of Wands. Oops. Okay, that's the first time in my experimentation with the table that I got a card that fell on the floor. Okay, let's get into it. So Aries, for your most positive outcome, I see Hermit in reverse and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And what I'm getting here, and again, especially since this is a Virgo energy, that you will be getting off your moral, ground and I don't know, a soapbox, right? That's where you go, usually you go up that soapbox to judge people, right? And Virgo energies actually could get pretty judgmental. So for you, this is a big opportunity to leave the judgment behind of yourself and of other people. Because when we do that comparison, right, that's pretty much what judging is, right? How good someone is, and we usually compare to ourselves. Regardless of which way we compare, it still ultimately it keeps us stuck and unhappy, right? So it's going to be very important for you to get away from the specifics, from being pedantic, from the details, right? Because maybe the person doesn't do everything perfectly the way you would do it, the way you imagine it, the way you think is right. But it doesn't make them a bad person. It also doesn't mean anything that they're doing something bad towards you specifically, right? There's the release of that energy that keeps you stuck from time to time, where you want things to be done your way. It's my way or the highway, right? And this is being more open and accepting of what other people are doing. And sometimes if they want to do it a different way, this could be an opportunity for you to expand rather than just insist blindly on them doing things your way. For the challenge, we have the Empress clarified by Knight of Wands and the Star. That's interesting. I also had the Star in another reading today. Yeah, so what I'm getting here is that it's the Empress is the earth energy. It's also about, it's that feminine energy of being, of knowing, of creation. And to me, it feels quite opposite of what the Aries energy is, the Emperor energy, right? It's like the masculine and the feminine. This is the feminine. So it will be difficult, and these two cards to me are very feminine. It may be hard for you to stay in that feminine energy. I mean, I don't mean the gender right now, right? Just the energy of being, of knowing, of observing, of loving, without taking fast action, without trying to be in someone's face, right? For people to notice you. This is about being a bit more to yourself, a bit more quiet, and quietly making your way to your goal, to your star, right? Not wanting to tell the whole world of what happened, right? But keeping it to yourself and like slowly but surely moving towards your goal. That could be a challenge. Staying in that energy, being consistent. And finally, we have the advice, which is Four of Wands and Knight of Wands. So we basically have Knight of Wands twice here, clarified by Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so you should be open-minded to what those dreams are going to be like when they're coming true, right? How they're going to manifest into your reality. First of all, it's important to understand the connection between how you manifest and what you get as an output. But also what I'm getting with Nine of Cups in reverse is this, whatever it's going to be. This to me looks like passion for your occupation or hobby, or some strong beliefs that you have that you're enthusiastic about, maybe some kind of volunteer project even, right? But something that you care about. This looks more like a relationship with a romantic partner, right? So whatever those things, whatever the perfect version of those things are, be ready that it's not going to be like that in real life. And that's again the teachings of Mars square New Moon in Virgo, where the Virgo is a perfectionist and they need everything, like they will pick everything apart until it's perfect, right? Will make themselves crazy and will drive other people crazy while doing it, right? And this is the opposite. This is understanding that you might have an idea of how you want things to play out, but you don't know for sure what is the divine plan, what is going to be the best, outcome in everyone's interest. And, you could be surprised. You could learn something from that too. And you could get your wish come true actually, but in a very different way. That's what I'm getting here. It's not about you not getting your wish. It's about the reality looking different than what you imagine. And that again, my friends, is what that challenge of the Virgo energy is about. What I started talking about at the beginning. It's, do you walk the talk? Do you practice what you preach? How do your beliefs and wishes and desires, self-talk, whatever is going on in 4D and 5D space, how does it then manifest into the 3D reality of the actions that you take, the way that you talk to other people, right? Is there connection, a clear connection there? Do those aspects, those layers of consciousness follow the same rules? Is there an alignment, right? Because it's a pretty important alignment. And that's ultimately, that's going to get you into your happiness state for your love life and for your projects, your creative pursuits. That's what I'm getting for you. Okay, I hope this has been useful for you, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me today, and check out the channel for September readings in the coming days. I love you all. Bye.